Hello all, welcome to Lucy Dreamy. If you're new to this channel, please do subscribe, click the like icon and the bell icon. So today we're going to see about the Audi Q2 MMI infotainment system. So this multimedia interface system is a very brilliant system, such a high tech which you really needed for such an expensive car. So as you see it here, so this Q2 has a 7-inch screen. So again, the screen can be differ based on the trim that you've been buying. So this MMI system that supports the smartphones, so which means connecting the Android or the iOS is very easy so that you can use all the navigations and the entertainment functions from your smartphones. So let's see the detailed functionality about this MMI screen. So as you see this MMI screen is not a touch screen, so therefore the Audi has given such a good easy rotatory knob to navigate these options within the screen. So you see, it's basically just be rotating it, and we got the side buttons like navigations, media, etc. So that comes as very handy. It's just one click, it will take to the navigation directly. So as you see, to change the options, we all just need to rotate this rotatory knob and then select the options by clicking it on the center. So let's go to the settings. So now we are under the MMI setting. So as you see, the first one is a language. So the language default to English. Again, you can change it to the language that you prefer for. And now it's the date and time setting. So the date and time setting is set automatically, depends on your time zone. So if you needed any changes, obviously you can change by clicking the center button. So now we're clicking the back to go to our settings screen. So now as we see, this is a measurement unit. So it's basically all about, like, you have a couple of options in each all of this list, so we can pick an option that's suitable for you. For instance, if it is a speed, so if you select the speed, so you got two options in there. So based on what you like to see on your screen, just change it. So again, same for distance, like for instance you have miles and kilometers, so whatever you prefer for, you can change it. So same for temperature. So again, for pressure you have got the two options. So the consumption, again you got two options. So the capacity, you got a couple of options there as well. So choose your options which suit your needs. So now by clicking back, we're going to the settings again to choose the display brightness. This is basically your monitor brightness, and again, to control this is very easy. So just rotate your knob to left and right. So if you turn towards right, so that's the brighter version. So if it is to the left, obviously that's a darker version. So this is recommended to have it in the middle for the balanced and display lighting. So now we're clicking back, and now we are on to the communication manager. So communication manager is all about your mobile phone numbers, data connections, Wi-Fi connections. So as we see, you got the Audi smartphone connections, etc. So again, for Wi-Fi, it's an additional pay, but because we got this Android and the Apple CarPlay, you don't really have to spend the additional money. You can actually utilize your smartphone to use the navigations and other entertainment systems. So now we're on to the reminder signals. It's basically, so within the monitor we do get some reminders or sometimes a pop-up, so we can then adjust the sound, or you can select the sound that you needed. So now we are seeing the adjustment volume. So based on your requirement, you can just adjust your volume. So that's the pop-up. So sometimes the monitor does show you a pop-up. Let's say if you exceed 70 miles per hour, then obviously the screen will pop up saying a warning. So if you set that warning, then you can assign so what kind of sound you need or what kind of volume you need. So everything can be done within there. So now we are on the SDS configuration, and again you have the several options there, like the volume and dialogue, etc. So as you see, it's the factory settings. It's basically if you want to reset this app for whatever reason, we just go and pick the options that you needed. So that will actually reset this system. Now I'm clicking back, and are we going to the next option, which is the Audi smartphone. So again, it's very easy to connect using your USB cable. So we can connect either via the Apple CarPlay or Android. So let's see how we can connect the smartphones. As you see, so I got this CarPlay for Apple, so that's been connected. And now if I choose the CarPlay options, so we can access the various functions like the navigations or the entertainment system. So you have the telephone options, music, navigations, etc. So as you see, that's your CarPlay homepage. So we can see various options in there. So again, so you got this Audible or Amazon Music. Yeah, so as you see, it's very easy to navigate, and because it's connected to the smartphone, it comes really handy that you don't want to pay anything extra for this Wi-Fi connection, rather we use our smartphone. So let's go to the next option. So that's the Audi Connect, and again we've got several options here. It comes under the additional pay, but as it stands, if you got these smartphones, then probably don't really need it because we can access the entertainment and the navigation using your CarPlay or the Android system. But again, it's such a good intelligent systems where it does show you options like the fuel, etc. So now we are on to the map. And this map is really easy to use. So it's brilliant search. So search by the first line or any postcode is easy to search. And thanks to the rotatory knob, it's easy to navigate the letters as well. So now we are under the option called the telephone. So you got the two options there. Again, so based on the mobiles you connected on the systems, you tend to see the options. So now at the moment we use the Apple CarPlay, so therefore you tend to see those options. But if you use the Android, then obviously you see the Android options there. And now that's the media. So as it says, if you use the CarPlay, then obviously you can use those options from your mobile. And we got the radios here, so you have a various radio options to choose from. Just rotate up and down to choose the options. And you can search for the radio as well. So that's the sound entertainment system. So basically we choose the sounds, so whether we want the volume high or low, and again adjust the speaker. So it's very easy to use. It's just a rotatory knob, so basically whatever options you click in there is just left and right and choose the appropriate options you need. And now it's an option called a car. So yes, this is one of the very useful options. This is the driver select, where you can actually access the driver selects from there as well. So basically, so we have these 5 options. So each option does a different compatibility when we drive the car. So if it is the efficiency, then it's a mode that optimizes the fuel. And if you think about the comfort, so the comfort is does give you a soft suspension feel, so it's very less, steering wheel resistant. So I usually prefer to go with the comfort because it does feel very comfort in driving it. Whereas if you choose the efficiency, you don't feel that comfortability. I mean, it's easy to use the efficiency, but again, if you feel that real comfort, I would rather prefer the comfort drive select option. So for the auto, it's actually balance the settings. So it's basically for the everyday use, I must say. So that actually focus on the comfort and the performance, which actually accommodate the driver need. So this dynamic is the stiffen the suspension. So basically it's precise control, and it's stiff the steering as well, because that gives you more precise, allow you to make a more precise input. So for individual is fine-tuned. Basically you can configure yourself, so based on your needs. So it's more of a more customizable mode. So as you see, you got the options there. So it got the combination of settings and some reasonable limits. So we got comfort, auto, and dynamic again. It's based on your need. Just configure those options. So as you see, the MMI interface is such a high-tech in terms of functions and very easy to use. So I hope you like this video. So please do subscribe this channel and click the like button. So I will see you soon with another a car review. So thank you for watching. You take care and bye.